We are going to get started with Island Treasures. This is so perfect for dessert, for gifts, or for any time you just need to satisfy your sweet tooth. It's a rum cake that has no overwhelming alcohol taste. $21.98 will bring home this really beautiful box and your choice of flavors in a rum cake. An easy pay of $7.33. This will feed up to 12 people, and so far over 1,200 have been sold. Great taste, great texture, great moisture level here, and again, none of that overwhelming alcohol taste that we sometimes have in rum cakes, so it's great for the entire family. There are 3 flavors that you can choose from, either your vanilla, your cinnamon streusel, or a new flavor. There's your vanilla. A new flavor is your cappuccino chip, and that is new this year and a delicious, delicious one. Okay, here to tell us more is Ken Craig, who is the CEO and the creator of Island Treasures. Ken, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rachel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You know, terrific. I'm sorry, can't see you in person today, but we'll do everything we can.
That's
and it'll come out just
okay.
great.
And Craig, I am so impressed by the story of this and how you sort of founded this company. You essentially set out to create a rum cake that the entire family could enjoy.
You know, that's it. And, you know, it was about 18 years ago, I took a trip to the Caribbean and for the very first time tried rum cake. And I thought this was different, this was pretty good, but I thought, geez, you know, this could be something if we could just make a few changes and do a few packaging things, but really not have that overwhelming alcohol flavor. So set out to do that, and our customers have told us that we've done it. This cakes are loved from grandkids to grandparents. So they make wonderful additions at dessert for family meals. They make great gifts you never have to worry about. Is there going to be something someone's going to like? Because I think we've got something for everybody to like here.
Wow. So let's talk about what goes into this that makes it so special, because I know you're really careful about the specific ingredients that you use.
You know, that is really the big component here. So it's not only the ingredients that we use, very high quality. For instance, in our vanilla cake, we use a Madagascar vanilla. That's one of the best quality vanillas that you can get. And then the rum that we have selected, you know, a lot of rums can make a good alcohol beverage, but they aren't always great for cooking. So we went through and experimented with so many different ones until we got this one. And what we wanted to have was something that cooked off the alcohol but left a great flavor. And so having a really good flavor rum just brings everything together. And so that brings out the great texture, the wonderful moisture that you've experienced with it, and the great taste.
I mean, you can tell as I've cut this open, you can see that amazing moisture level right out of the box. I mean, look at that. You can see it's almost soaked in that wonderful rum and those ingredients. This is the cappuccino chip. So Ken, you spoke a little bit about the Madagascar and the vanilla. Let's talk about this newest flavor, this cappuccino chip option.
We are very excited about this, and I don't know if you noticed it, but when you opened it up, you probably got this great aroma. And
it smells so
nice
good.
coffee.
It really does.
Yeah. It has a nice coffee aroma, but even non-coffee drinkers really like this cake. I have a few people in the family and friends that aren't necessarily big fans of coffee. They kind of are tea drinkers, but I said, give me a favor, give this a try. And they tried it, and surprisingly to me, if we can get the non-coffee drinkers hooked, I think anybody else is really going to love it. So it's got that great coffee flavor that's not too strong, and then you bring in the rum and you bring in those chocolate chips, and you've got a great combination of flavors. And when you bite into it, you just want to take the next bite after that.
Oh, that's amazing. I wish I could try. Unfortunately, I am allergic to caffeine, so I'm not going to try this one, Ken. I know, but I can smell it, and it smells so, so good. Maybe, Max, do you want to come try it? We're maybe we'll pull in some of our crew members to come give it a try. But let's also talk the cinnamon streusel, which is the third flavor.
Yeah, okay. So there is something, again, between the cappuccino chip and the cinnamon pecan streusel. These are a couple of flavors you're not going to find in other brands. So I can tell you that our cinnamon pecan, when you take the pecans and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, again, we use a vanilla rum in that as well. That's a very, very high quality. And then it blends it all together. And then in the baking process, of course, you cook off the spirits and you leave less than 1% alcohol remaining. So if you've tried any of these or read any of the reviews, you can actually see that it's got a really nice flavor profile to it. And I think that people are going to absolutely love this one. And the way that we created this, when you bite into it, in every slice, I see your beautiful pictures that you guys have, you see that streusel right in the middle of the cake, so you get that wonderful taste in every single bite.
Wow. It's truly a testament to a great quality product that out of the box, I can smell this amazing aroma. You can see those chocolate chips through this amazing cappuccino chip. You can see the sheen and the moisture. And so if you are someone who loves that idea of having that chocolate with a little bit of that coffee flavor, as Ken said, even if you're not always a fan of coffee, this is a great option for you. Right now, this is your most popular choice, that cappuccino chip, but we also do have vanilla and cinnamon streusel. Now, Ken, talk to me a little bit. This seems to me like it's going to be that great piece to pull out just to share memories with, to have for a great special occasion. I know it can serve up to 12 people. Do you recommend that we warm it up? Do we serve it at room temperature? What's the best way to eat this?
Okay, so my thing lately with the cappuccino chip is I'm having it at breakfast in the morning with a cup of coffee, and it is fabulous. And then in the evening, I've added a little whipped cream, and I'll add a little whipped cream and ice cream, and you can drizzle some chocolate over it. But what's great about this, like you said, if company drops over, you just keep this in your cabinet. As long as it's sealed up, you've got a 12-month shelf life. It's never going to last that long, because the moment you open it up and start eating it, it's going to go very quick. But when it's vacuum sealed, and you can see that we have a very, very nice rigid container that it ships in. So what you see on TV is exactly how it's going to arrive at your home. It makes a fabulous gift. And, you know, we got Father's Day coming up.
Yes.
So this is a great, great Father's Day gift. It really is.
It really, truly would be. And talk about if you're going to have a Father's Day brunch or have this for dessert after a great Father's Day dinner, this is going to be for you. It is, as you said, Ken, it's a very sturdy box. Everything's going to be shipped to you. 12-month shelf life. Is that frozen, or can I leave it in the pantry, Ken?
You can leave it right in your pantry.
Great.
You know, 75 degrees, and you can leave it in. So, you know, the rum is a natural preservative, but then also it's the vacuum sealing and then the packaging that we use. You may have noticed that it's shipped in a very nice decorative bowl that gives it its shape. We actually bake in that container, and then also protects it in the shipping process. And what's also kind of nice is you flip it over like you guys probably did. You put it on the plate.
Yep.
You can either pop the dome right over the top of it again, and then turn the plate back over, and the entire container will fit into a 1-gallon storage bag. So it's really easy to take care of it. It also makes it great when you're going to go someplace. Besides going, you know, as a gift or taking it for a dessert, these are great to take on vacation. You can take these with you. You go into the beach. We get that summer travel coming up. 4th of July is going to be coming up. Really easy. You don't have to worry about having it at a certain temperature. So that's another terrific thing. You get this at home. It's going to arrive by UPS or UPS mail. All you've got to do is open it up and enjoy it. And if you're not ready to enjoy it and you're planning it for a holiday, just put it inside your cabinet. But if you want to, you can certainly freeze this.
Yes. It's also a very easy to serve. You know how sometimes you have a cake and you're trying to slice it correctly and it's a mess? This is so easy because it already has the sort of delineations. You can simply slice where the lines are. And I could slice a little bit, put some back, have a little bit more. So also, if you aren't serving 12 people in one go, it's going to be great just to take out, as you said, Ken, and have one slice for breakfast and then put it back and then have another slice. And then maybe you have a little after dinner treat as well. And those ingredients that you spoke about really are what make it stand kind of above all the other types of rum cake that maybe people have had in the past.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, and again, the texture, the moisture, the flavor, all three of those components. make it really, really special. Nobody likes a dry cake, and this certainly is not that. And it comes in a very nice little box that you can dress that up and put a bow on it if you want to, or package it up. But it's as Rachel has said many times, you get the bill, they get the gift, buy it and ship it. It really comes out wonderful.
It does, absolutely. This would be a fantastic bill to ship to, especially for Father's Day. You just say, hey, you've got something coming from QVC. And Dad opens up the box and he gets a little taste of the tropics in this Island Treasures and 1.5 pounds of rum cake. You have 3 flavors to choose from. You can go with that beautiful vanilla, the cinnamon streusel, or the new flavor, new this year, is the cappuccino chip that you're seeing right there. The cappuccino chip is the most popular, also the most limited option. And Ken, I think maybe we should end on this idea that a lot of rum cakes have a very strong alcohol flavor, and you specifically set out to make a cake that does not have that strong alcohol taste.
Yeah, absolutely. I have grandkids, and my grandkids have eaten this since they were little, and it's great to be able to take something and they kind of look, when I come to visit, what cake do we bring? And of course, they have a lot of favorites, but they really enjoy all these. And my wife did something pretty creative. She took the vanilla and she made the greatest strawberry shortcake out of it. She just took a couple of slices, put strawberries between, whipped cream on top, dribbled a little bit of strawberry, and it was fabulous. So any of these with ice cream, you're going to be thrilled. Any of these with ice cream are just fantastic.
Oh, that sounds amazing. It's the first day that these are presented at the sale price, $21.98, or 3 easy payments of $7 and change. I mean, you go to a coffee shop and 1 slice is close to $7. Now you're getting 12 slices. Great taste, texture, and moistness. Vanilla, cinnamon streusel, or cappuccino chip. Give us a call, 800-500-7590, and tell whoever answers that you are ordering M97350. Ken, so good to talk to you. This is such a great product. Thank you for bringing it to us.
Rachel, thank you, and thank all the QVC